Hey, Chad. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Start off looking at Boom over here. Sorry, man, just give me a second quickly. Okay, there we go, there we go. Yo, I want to cough, but doesn't want to come out. Yo, there we go. There we go. But yeah, guys, you can see over here, Boom is still trapped within the range over here. Now, I would love to see him sweep this high, literally this level right over here. If we can hit that point, I would look for further sells. Now, we did take a sell here just before the session started, but we got it stopped out there -5, unfortunately. But you know, it's part of the game. Just a quick update there on Boom. But let's see who's here with me. Let's see who's here with me. That's why you're the GOAT. Chili Tot Gang in your ace. Hey, man. So you saw the stories, man. You saw the stories. Lucretia, what's up, everyone? Hey, man. Hope you're doing good. Also, Mian, hope you're doing good, my man. Mr. Breitenbach, middag Jevo. Kom eens kijken gewoon naar V10. Buy alsjeblieft. Loge sweep. Okay. Let's look at it quickly. V10. Yeah, it looks terrible, yeah. It looks terrible. The weekly open was on what was Sunday? Sunday was the 6th. So there's the weekly open right there. Price is broken below the low. Low has been swept as well. Interesting. Interesting. Only thing is now that we mark out the Q3 open with the Q4 open. Okay, let's see. My only thing is initially I would look at this as a demand zone all the way down here. However, I see there's a nice rejection there. However, with that also said, the thing is, if you look at the second candle over here, there's no wick which will be formed over here. So I think we might have some drawdown coming through there. But let's have a look on the internal real quick. So Asian low was swept. Asian high untested. So I see your reasoning. I see your reasoning. I'm with you on that one. Interesting. So I just want to have a clear idea what I'm looking for here. So on the 5 minute, we do have an inverse fair value gap right over there. So that's definitely a point we can look to execute from. However, Andreas, the only thing that I'll be mindful of as price comes here, I'll look at it in the 1 minute, and I want to see a nice pattern occur. So for instance, we can see this low has been swept over here now, so we can see low, price hitting a high. So if we can have a break of structure over here, price hitting a lower low, I want to see them come here with some nice pattern, change of character with the fair value gap, then I will look to execute. So I want to see something like that play out on V10. Okay, so that's boom 500 we've been looking at over here. We're gonna wait on price to trade up a bit. If this zone doesn't hold, then we'll initially this is the zone we want to sell from all the way up here. So with that said, price has taken out this supply, flipping it to demand. So I think this will be the point we will look to trade back into if we do take this trade. So this will be the demand zone from the flip. And then, okay, so there we have it. Price pumping a bit up. Let's go to the 500 real quick. Hey, Jerry and your sexy dung. Welcome, man. Welcome. Here's a fair value gap right over here. And we can see price is currently in a fair value gap here as well. However, I want to see it trade up a bit more. So that I can actually execute some sells. And how I will do this basically is, if we can have price tap this level, very, very tight, very aggressive, 10 pip stop. And then you can see over there, that's 1, 2, 4, so 50 pip TP. So that will be, 10 pips. So yeah, that's the 1, 2, 5, more or less around there. So that's what I want to see happen here on boom 500. That's the plan. Look at boom 1000 real quick. Let's see what's clapping over here. Oh, guys. Almost there. We are almost there. And this is also the Asian high, so this is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Asian low has been swept, Asian high untested. Same thing over here. I will actually be a bit more more cautious how I enter this trade, and the exact same thing. I want to see price make higher highs. Then I want to see a change character. And I want to see it displace into the fair value gap, and I will look for sells. So that is boom 500 right there. Sorry, boom 1000 right there. So I must just keep an eye on boom 500 in case it taps that level for us. Let's look at crash. What's crash doing? So before we move forward there, let's just look at the internal structure here real quick. So we can see price has flipped, forming demand. We can see price is sitting higher highs. We can see price failed to break that level over there. So here's a change of character coming through over this level. So looking at it, let's go to the 50-minute real quick. So potentially, if it does pump up a bit more, we'll probably expect price to reverse more or less from this internal supply to push price down towards this towards this level down here. So it's either this price is going to come down so we can buy, or alternatively it's going to show us supplies and control, and then we can see that happen. So let's see. Boom, crash 1000. Yesterday you guys saw me as well. I draw at this I draw at this level. I told you guys I want to see sales coming through. We didn't take this, but unfortunately we didn't take it. If we did, this would have been beautiful. I would have covered the high with a 20 pip stop and then target the Asian lows. So that would have been like a more or less like a 1 to 4, 90 pips. But unfortunately I don't sell crash, you know. I don't sell crash. You can see price made lower lows. So we continue watching that order flow, and we expect price to continue selling off when we get more or less around these highs. Oh yeah, also to our members, the chart commentary, the first few videos will drop tonight on the chart commentary. Sorry, I keep on forgetting to go live on TikTok. Just wanna go live there quickly. There we go. Okay, so that is crash. We can see the Asian high has been taken, Asian high and swept. So it seems like price gonna continue with this order flow over here to that interest level and then basically drop. Why is my PC backing out again? Okay, never mind. Going live on TikTok. I don't know. It's been bugging out, making my PC slow. Here we go. So crash 500. Actually didn't look at this. So Asian high, slightly swept now. Asian high untested. So we're still gonna wait for price to trade down to this level for potential sells. Sorry, potential buys. So we're just gonna be patient. Just gonna be patient a bit there. So that is all our pairs. Let's look where the boom actually hit that level. I know last night it ran and I stopped looking at it. Oh, guys. Did anyone take this? Yo. Beautiful. Beautiful. That would have been 0 drawdown as well. But unfortunately, like I said, I didn't. This happened. Yeah, last night. That's not even last night. I shouldn't have stopped watching it. That sucks, but okay. And I think crash 300 has just been moving as well. Nope, nothing yet. Okay, so looks like we're looking at boom 500, boom 1000, and crash 500. And we can open the terminal first so we can let's see what's clapping on that side as well. Yesterday we took that sell on boom 500 as well. Price literally stopped us just as we ended the stream. But I took a re-entry on it. You can see that it literally stopped me. And when it came back into the zone, I was like, I just held it, stop and break even. Price came to that level. And I just kept on holding it. So look at the 4 hour real quick. Price looks like it's going to break below. So if we can have price straight into this level over here, we can look for continuation sells. So we want to see this trade all the way up to this black line, and then we look for further sells towards the downside. This is boom 900. Then volatility over crash. Price, we're waiting for price to trade all the way down towards this black, in between this black line and the red line over here. So we're still waiting on price to trade down. Let me just add some sort of indication there. Want to see price trade into this level before we can look for buys. Ranging 100 coming back towards that towards this black line, so we want to see price trade all the way up here towards this black line as well, and then we look for sells. Sorry, I'm saying black line because calling out all these numbers will be quite hectic right now. But obviously when we enter, I will give you guys all the necessary information. We can see over here as well. What did boom do? Boom did trade back into that black line as well. And then price also just ran without us. So unfortunately, there's nothing we can do right there at the moment. So at the moment, I need to see price trade back into this fair value gap at this black line. And then I can start looking for further sells towards the downside. That is boom 550. Nico, hello, hi. Welcome, Nico. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Boom 600 making some, having some pullbacks there. Boom 750, nothing on the table as yet. Crash 750, nothing as yet. Crash 600, nothing yet. Boom 400. Ooh. Ooh, this looks interesting. This looks interesting, guys. I like what I see, yeah. Okay. This thing is very volatile. This thing is very volatile. So I'll be very aggressive with it. I'll be willing to take a stop in another entry. But let's wait for the trade a bit more up. Trade a bit more up. Hit that black line, and then we're gonna wait for change of character with a fair value gap, and then we will execute. Range break 200. Still nothing there as yet. So yeah, man, that's basically it. That's basically it. Takes 1000 up. Let's go back in time here real quick. Yo, where's this level I drew out? Yo. Okay. Okay, so I want to see price trade into this fair value gap over here. And I will look for sells potentially on DIX 1000 up. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. We should be looking at boom 900 for sells. Crash. Range break. Boom 550. DIX. And then volatility over boom 400. Okay. That's about it. That's about it. So now it's just a matter of waiting. Yeah, it was CPI today. I mean to check what the other markets did. Yo, people got clapped in CPI, eh? People got clapped in the CPI. Nasdaq coming through with a nice move there. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. So if you sold Nasdaq, you would have been good. USD on the other hand. Okay, also nice. So it sells. Your gold clapped people. I don't know, man. I don't know. Lately, I don't know. The events, the pages move way with the news. That's why, like, I trade synthetics. You know, I stick with my synthetics. The USD basket went down, even though it was dollar strength. Also, oh, am I mistaken? That random kid So it looks like dollar had a spike to the upside and dropped. So initially it sold off, but let's have a look there quickly on the dollar basket. Yeah, had a similar effect. Similar effect. Sure, so look at it's an ugly candle. That's an ugly candle. Now look at it from this standpoint. Like when the market does this, stay out because people are trapped up here. Buyers, sellers are trapped down here. The question is who's gonna overpower who? We can't see the other side of the board. Oh, speaking of the other side of the board, I did a meeting with people from MetaQuotes. For those who don't know who MetaQuotes is, MetaQuotes is the company who made MetaTrader. This is the company basically, and you can go for businesses. So basically for brokers and so forth and so forth. And they're very secretive. But yeah, once I have the information to share with you guys, I will. The thing was I wanna find that thing, the Meta Manager. Meta Manager. Empty MetaTrader 4 user manager. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so look here. So this is what the broker can basically see when they add accounts. So you group them into the server, the name, all the information, whatever the case, the ID number, you know, obviously because it's personal information, your account, your passwords, whatever the case. That's pretty obvious. But this is the okay. Obviously now this is not real, like actual data because it's sensitive, people's information, and it's money. But this is the idea. Like there's an account section for all the managing accounts in the system. So there's all the logins, there's the names, there's the accounts, the city, there's your balances, and then you'll see also your the dealer, the orders. Okay, looks like they gonna get to that point. See, like for instance here, like there's a lot of things that you can do in your account. So like yeah, enable, disable, group operations. They don't actually. I don't want to like just say something and then it's like, oh, you know. Very interesting there. It shows them who's online as well. It shows them who's watching their accounts as well. So you can see all the orders. You see guys, here's waarvan ek praat. There's what I'm talking about. Let me zoom in here. Wait a minute. Something's wrong now. Yeah, look here. So it says, here's your order number, here's the account login, the time you entered, a type of sell or buy, the symbol, the amount of lots, the price, the stop loss, the take profit, the price you entered on swap, the profit or loss. This is what I mean. They can see where the stop losses are in a range. Now here's the thing. What happens on your phone, you can on your terminal, you can basically you can basically sort a few things based on like type. So if they want to see like the symbols for Euro USD, for instance, you know, it's very easy to sort them. Let's go a bit further. So yeah, you can see also they can return your order, they can confirm your order, they can reject your order. So you get automation, request quotes, unlimited lots, modify orders, unlimited, close my market orders, close all, stop out all orders. They can see who's in margin call, they can see who's in trouble on the account. So here you can see the margin call windows, trade reports, so they can see whether the broker is in profit or in a loss. Shit is deep, guys. Shit is deep. And I'm the crazy one, eh? I'm the crazy one. I got kicked in the face with gold. Oh, so you traded as well. Yeah, I know some people. I think everyone I know got clapped today. They crash coming down here a bit. Just gotta be patient, guys. You gotta be patient. Let the market do its thing. Boom, pulling back a bit there as well. You went for the buy. Yeah, that wick that came out with the news. That's what screwed people over. Uh, wise prop trader. Caleb Hoffman, yo, Jeff, any advice when looking to trade synthetic indices? Well, Caleb, there's a few things you're gonna have to consider. The first thing is your risk appetite, right? Now, what I mean by that is some of these pairs are very, very volatile. Let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. Like V75 is one of the most volatile pairs on the platform. The smallest lot size you can use for V75 is 0.001. So that is a very small lot size. And then to give you an idea real quick, To give you gonna give you an idea real quick. That right there is 100 pips. So what I mean by that is, if you trade a 0.0 on lot size, that right there is already 100 pips. So for instance, let's say you take a trade, right? Let's say you take a trade. That will mean your stop will automatically be like 100 pips already. You know, so if you trade with a small account, and let's say your deposit is $10, your account will be the stop loss, right? So obviously you don't want to jump into something too quickly. Then you can look at other pairs, like for instance V75 one is, which is one of the least volatile pairs on the Riv. I'll show you an example now. So now look at this difference. Look what this line is. It's literally all the way down here. Now that's 100 pips on this pair. Now you see, like I'm trying to say. So now there's a lot of pairs you can trade on the Riv. You're gonna have to find the pairs which suit you as a trader. Now for myself personally, I love trading crash and boom. And why is that? If you go to the 1 minute chart, for instance, on boom, you'll see that the market has a very slow downwards movement and then spikes out of nowhere. So we can tell ourselves, okay, every time it spikes, there's a slow move down. So if I can wait out all the spikes and then I catch the slow move down, it's like, then you know it's a goner. Understand what I'm trying to say? That's why I only sell boom, I only buy crash. So those are the two pairs or the two markets on the Riv that I trade the most. The best advice I have for you when you start doing this is literally open a demo account with him and look at I mean, here's the thing, as a trader you're gonna have an urge to trade a certain pair, right? No one can tell you what you trade. You're gonna decide what you trade. The pairs that you like to trade or that you want to trade, for instance, what you want to then do is you're gonna go on a demo account on the Riv and use the smallest lot size you can. Now here's the thing also, the lot sizes are different. The smallest lot size you can use in crash and boom is 0.20. The smallest lot size you can use in crash and boom 300 is 0.50, if I'm not mistaken, last time I checked. So you can, so like bro, there's a lot of confusion when it comes to the synthetics, you know, but it doesn't mean that people shouldn't trade them. It's just a matter of like educating yourself, and that's what I'm trying to say. Then once you have figured out like what pair you should on a trade, you take the smallest lot size possible. First thing is, once you enter that trade, you look at the margin, you see more or less how much it costs to enter a trade like that. Then you just leave it. Whether you go in loss or in profit. Let's say for instance your smallest lot size you can use, a good example, I think it's V50. The smallest lot size you can use is 4 lots. 4 lots, the smallest lot size you can use, right? Which is a massive lot size. Okay. Now let's say for instance you take a trade on that 4 lot of the Riv, right? Now what's gonna happen is you're gonna go either into $4 win or loss, because it's with 4 lots, right? You always look at the lot size and how it correlates to your profit. So a good example, let's say on the 0.20, if it's $2, you also see how much money it actually makes, you know, whether it's actually very volatile or like it seems volatile just because it has a big lot size, understand? Then say for instance now let's say the 4 lot thing, whether you're up or down $4, then you go look at price. How far has price traveled for that? Now let's say for instance, let's make an example, let's just make an example, say it was this way, and from that level up until there, okay, let's make it a bit realistic. Okay, so let's say up until that level. Now you can see, okay, from there to there it made $4. That is more or less 10 pips if you look on the right over here basically. Then you're gonna have to start learning how to count your pips on the Riv, because each pair is different, which means you're gonna have to memorize each of them. It's not like Forex, you know. But here is the thing, it's a lot of hard work, but once you get it, you can make good money. You can make good money with low deposits. I hope that answers your question, Caleb. There's a lot more I can add. Um, another thing maybe that I might not know: crash and boom and range break can go through your stop loss. It can, like per se, slip your stop. Um, there's a lot, bro. There's a lot, but the thing is also it's so interesting, man. Oh yeah, so Mian said it now with the jelly tots. I want to show you guys something quickly. I'm not done with it yet. Um, I don't know how to do this now. I don't know how to do this. Oh damn! Last night I was so bored, man, and then I bought toothpicks like a month ago, and I wanted to do this, and then I don't know why we didn't do it, but then eventually what happened was we had another bag of chia tots last night, and I was like, wow, we have more than enough, so I'm gonna take one bag and I'm gonna play with it. So yeah, man. The only cack thing is it's coming loose though. But yeah, very interesting, yo. If you guys wanna teach your kids some shapes, like this is a very cool way to do it. So we are still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Hey, Shaq, how you doing, man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. This is the first time you on my stream, bro. This is awesome. I feel like a G, man. I have Shaquille Samman on my stream. Hey, Shaq, man. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope you and the family's blessed. How's the bunny doing, bro? Do you know how not I want to say empty the house feels, but like I would have moments at night where I go to the kitchen and I look to my right, like in my house where the bookshelf is, and I look there, and I'm like, oh, the bunny's not here. So yeah, man. Actually, I've actually been tempted to also get as a bunny. Not the first time. I don't know, Shaq. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like the first time. But either way, you're here, man. You're still here. Still means a lot. We are patiently waiting, yeah, patiently waiting for something. Yeah, yeah, we're linking soon. Yeah, I'm open today. Was it Thursday, ne? Yeah, I'm open from now on. So you just have to, you just gotta let me know for a call or whether I must come to you, and then yeah, this guy gets it, guys. Shaquille gets it. You know, let me tell you guys a story real quick. Maybe Shaquille doesn't know this either. So I used to see Chris and Keegan follow Shaq. I never knew who Shaq was before I met Chris, and then I used to see him and so forth. And then the first time he came to the office, like I was so kind of scared, like like I don't want to do anything that makes this bra feel like this bra even is a weirdo, anything. And then I remember watching the podcast they did together, and Shaq spoke about a few things like the law of attraction, just the way he sees the world, man. And then that was like, I can actually maybe have a conversation with this guy. And then he came to the office, and ever since that day, we just clicked, man. We just clicked. So yeah, man. It also goes back to that thing: we must never judge a book by its cover. And then actually, as time progressed, like the more I got to know Shaq, it's like you're actually a really awesome person. I'm not just saying that because he's here, but like I feel like on social media people don't really know who we are, because obviously like we yeah, it's difficult to describe it. And that's how we help the community to grow as well. Yeah, yeah, bro. Like you would Nico would tell you, he was here the other day. I went off on the people, yeah, where I spoke to everyone about mindset. Like honestly, like if like yeah, we know money is important, but if money is the only thing that drives us apart from purpose, then like it's not really worth it. But if we are in a community with like-minded people where everyone like really is working towards a vision, and our visions all intertwine, like whoa, guys, you know how powerful we become. I think we might have I think we might see crash 500 coming down soon. Just need a little bit of pullback, and then that move towards the downside. But my only concern is how we sweep the low over here. There was no full closure here. There was no full closure. It's crazy. I wouldn't have thought we would have connect, as we tend to not about our beliefs and liking much from the media, but it's like we knew each other. It's gonna sound weird, name. I believe in this thing, name. I believe in the spirit. I believe in the soul. I'm sure everyone obviously believes that they have a soul, but I believe that like okay, I'm not saying now reincarnation, but there's like this side of me where I always feel like name. What's the word, man? There's a word there's a certain word they use for not soulmates, but you can kind of call it that, where souls know each other and they tend to gravitate towards each other. So difficult to explain, but okay, maybe you guys have maybe met someone before where it feels like, oh, you've known each other for a long time. What if you know we have. Here's my thing also, guys, I might sound crazy when I say it. I always say, I might say a lot of things which people don't agree with, but to me, sometimes just having a different philosophy doesn't mean you are going against anything you've been taught to believe and so forth. But sometimes having a certain philosophy can help you with your perspective in your moment and help you drive you forward. And what I mean by that is, I've thought about this before. For instance, say for instance we do reincarnate. That means we have existed before. That means our souls almost likely familiar with each other. But now what happens? We get born, we forget, and then like not only like social media, but like the media, propaganda, celebrities, all this distraction and things happens, right? And then we actually are not aligned with our purpose. Then we tend to live more in the flesh instead of the spirit. Automatically, what happens from there is you won't be attracting all the right people into your life. As I'm trying to say, and the reason why I say this is because I've had different phases in my life where I would like go on a different path per se, and this path would I would like cut out certain people, and then new people would come into my life that would come teach me things or that I would work with and so forth. This is why I always tell people to be conscious of your surroundings. Everyone you meet, for instance, yeah, not everyone is good people, but there's a lot of people who come on your path to actually teach you a lot about yourself and your journey. But sometimes we are too naive, and sometimes we let our ego get in the way because we don't want to, per se, take advice from someone else. You want to be the one who do it on your own and things like that, you know. So, yeah, man, I always say it starts with you, it starts with me, and that's the only way how we're going to grow and build something which is going to last for a very, very long time. I spoke about that about on my stream this morning. I said the universe is governed by laws. Very interesting. Also, I saw a video yesterday about a guy who said everything is an exchange. Everything is an exchange. If you think about it in the sense of like communication, that's an exchange. If you get in a relationship, there's some sort of exchange. When you buy something, there's some sort of exchange. So that means that literally, like, it's one of the laws of the universe. Like, or I call it the law of equivalent exchange. Which is also, guys, here's something to think about. How many of you guys want something so bad, but you know within yourself as well you have to change and let certain things go, but then you don't let it go, you know? So it's like, for instance, like you have to sacrifice something for something. You know, there is no such thing as something for nothing. Also, why I say this, I can attest to this. I was profitable and so forth when I was on drugs, but you know what? When I stopped doing drugs, when I met Michaela, and I lived my life with more purpose, for instance, then it's like my life improved even more. You know, even more. And then when instead of like always questioning God, being like an atheist and so forth, and actually putting my faith in Him, my life leveled up even more. So the exact same thing also like with you and God. Like, I'm not saying like you should have this exchange content with God, but you have to understand that if you want to ask God for something, there's something also you're going to have to give in return. And that can happen, and that can also be in multiple ways. Be it, for instance, yo guys, like this is, we're going down a rabbit hole now. We're going down a rabbit hole now. I always say life is so beautiful, man. If only we are willing to see. Hey, Shaq dropping the W's over there in the chat. There's really nothing on the table yet, guys. I'm gonna check the terminal quickly. Boom 900, nothing. Crash 400, nothing as yet. Boom 400 has flipped, but not tapped our level. Let me quickly show you guys. So yeah, on Boom 400, I remember told you guys I want to see price hit this line over here. So 8818. The only thing is now, if we look a bit into it, we can even look at structure. So I just want to get a. We can see over here price has broken below this level, but now my only concern with that is there's still that level on top there. Now, if we look on the 1 minute, for instance, we will see a change of character and we will see a fair value gap. So there you can see there's a change of character and there's a massive fair value gap, and also institutional point 8750. But we will go with our regional plan. We're not gonna just react based on what the market's showing us. We're gonna wait for the market to give us something clear and actually come to our point of interest. And also, like, the thing is, if we wanna find that exact entry, we have to sell as high as possible, and obviously buy as low as possible. And same thing here with DIX 150 or 1500. We just want to see price pump up a bit before we look for any sort of change of character and sell towards the downside. But like I always say, guys, if you guys have not yet joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord so that you can be updated whenever I do take trades off stream and at night. We can give how talks can be like this can be for hours around this, but people must know we're coming with evolutional changes, bro. Just a matter of time, man. Just a matter of time. There's a quote I live by: everything we want in life, especially if you are on your purpose, like, and you are on your shit, everything has already happened. Time just hasn't caught up yet. Time just hasn't caught up yet. Remember, guys, I always talk about this. We only have the now. We only have this moment. Yesterday was this moment. The future will be this moment. So, if we know what is in store for us, just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time for time to catch up with us. So, yeah, man. But definitely, there's gonna be a new wave of how things is done in this industry, and I can't wait for that. I've even told multiple brokers also. Oh, boom, guys, boom's coming up. It's coming there. It's coming there. It's gonna be nice. I'm very excited. Just wanna see it tap that level. Just wanna see it tap that level. But yeah. There's so many things gonna change in this industry, and I honestly can't wait for it, because once we bring that change, it will be a matter of seeing who can actually keep up with us. Because what we're gonna do, it's not gonna be based on ego. It's not gonna be based on, oh, I know this person, I know that person. Oh no, I can pull a string there. This is gonna be. It's meant to happen. It's meant to happen. The only thing is, looking at the time, that next 1 hour candle is gonna have to form a wick. That next candle has to form a wick, so I think we're only gonna have to play out in the next after 5 o'clock, so within the next hour. Because let's say it's either gonna be price actually pumps, and then pulls back within the next 15 minutes. It's either gonna be that, or price gonna close more or less something like this and open up, pumping to the upside, leaving us with no bottom wick. That no bottom wick will be our indication that obviously if we want to sell, we want to see price form that wick, go fill it, and actually form a full candle that can pull back and form another wick. So that's the idea there. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream in like a few minutes. The reason being, I'm gonna send this analysis out to our server, and obviously I'll tell you guys when I enter, and then I have to shoot some content for our members. I have to shoot some content for our members because I actually have some time now. Quickly, baby's finally sleeping and like not on mommy's case, so mommy can get some other things done, and papi can do some other things. Come on, boom, boom for us. Okay, I'm gonna play us a little outro song here, and then I'm gonna end the stream, and then like I said, I will be updating you guys on the Discord moving forward, and I have to shoot some content for the members. As always, guys, it's a pleasure streaming here for you guys. I love being here with you guys, and I love meeting new people. I think we had someone new today once again, like I think Caleb Hoffman. So I'm hoping to see you more often tomorrow. Once again, same time, New York session. And as always, guys, unfortunately for the last, like literally the last few weeks, the markets have been slow on stream, but then trades play out on the usually at night or before the stream starts. So I can't do anything about it. If I was the ref and I was the market maker and I could move the market, I would. Trust me, I would move it in our favor every single day. But we just have to react to what the market gives us and wait patiently to be rewarded for it. So much love, guys. I'll see you guys in the Discord, and to our members, keep an eye on the mentorship section. There's a lot of stuff coming out there from today moving into next week. Much love.